morning, boys and girls. As you can see, Miss Wong is back in the classroom and it is week 4 of our butterfly unit. Today it's June the 8th, so this is the beginning of week 4 of our butterfly unit. And I'm going to be reading to you today a nonfiction story that shows you pictures of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Okay, so this is the book I would like to read to you today. It's called Caterpillar to Butterfly. National Geographic Kids Look and Learn. Caterpillar to Butterfly. A pretty orange, black, and white butterfly lands on a flower. So it's a monarch butterfly, and it lands on a milkweed. So this is what the milkweed plant that we talked about looks like. Monarch butterflies lay eggs on milkweed plants. Number 1, here's the milkweed plant. Number 2, egg. Guess what? The monarch butterfly's eggs hatch in 4 days. And then this is the caterpillar. So I'm going to show you up close. Here's the flower. Here's the egg. Look at that. It's so cool looking. It's almost transparent. And then that's the caterpillar. The hungry little caterpillar eats the milkweed leaves. It grows bigger and bigger. So we learned that this type of caterpillar in particular really likes the milkweed plant. And I don't actually know if it will eat any other plants. The big striped caterpillar is finished growing. Now it attaches itself to a twig using a pad of silk. Guess what? As the monarch caterpillar makes its silk pad, it looks like the letter J. So when the caterpillar is finished eating and growing, it gets really fat, remember? And it will attach itself with some silk. Look at this. Isn't that cool? It's kind of like, it looks almost like the web of a spider, where it's a little bit sticky and it's clear. The caterpillar turns into a special hard shell called a chrysalis. So we learned that the caterpillar sheds its skin as it gets bigger. And this is going to be the last time that it sheds its skin, and a hard shell is actually growing around its body. So number 1, here we go. Number 2, the chrysalis is halfway down its body, and number 3, it's all wrapped up. So here you look. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Sometimes I find it really cool to look at nonfiction books because we can see nature in a way that otherwise it's difficult to know and see, because usually these things are hidden from us. The caterpillar finds a place where it can camouflage and not get eaten by predators while it's transforming. The caterpillar changes into a monarch butterfly inside the chrysalis. Guess what? Another name for a chrysalis is pupa. Look at this. We can almost see through that chrysalis. It's really cool. So another name for a chrysalis is pupa, and we learned that another name for a caterpillar is pupae, so that's interesting. The new caterpillar crawls out of the chrysalis. Here, number 1, it's still inside. Number 2, it's breaking free, the butterfly, and it's coming out. And remember, its wings are still wet. So here you go, number 1, number 2, and number 3. It's coming out, It needs to wait for the blood to get pumped to its wings harden, and then it can start to fly. The monarch butterfly's wings are folded and soft. Guess what? The caterpillar changed into a butterfly in about 10 days. So this process took about 10 days. The butterfly stretches its wings as they grow stronger. Okay, I'm going to show you. Look, the chrysalis is clear on this branch. The pretty orange and black butterfly flies away. Guess what? Monarch butterflies visit flowers to drink sweet juice called nectar. So there it is, the milkweed plant again, I believe. Can you point to each part of a butterfly's life? Okay, so let's find it. Egg. Okay, here's the egg. Tiny caterpillar. Okay, I see a caterpillar here, but I think this is the tiny one. It's just come out of the egg, so there's the tiny caterpillar. Big caterpillar. Okay, so that would probably be this one right here. He's eaten some plants and gotten big. Chrysalis. Okay, there's the chrysalis. And finally, butterfly. And that would be this big black and orange butterfly. Great. Now, we learned that a butterfly's life happens in 4 stages, right? Egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, and butterfly. But in today's lesson, we find out a little bit more about the caterpillar's life. So when it is a caterpillar, it's small at first, a pupae, and then it gets a little bit bigger. So that's it for our story. So in today's activity, we are going to look at the mainly focus on the part where the caterpillar is growing. So it still includes the 4 parts of the life cycle of a butterfly, but our focus will be on the caterpillar as it grows. Okay. So I'm going to show you your work. So for this week, we are doing this sheet. There are actually 6 spots. It says in the middle, watch the butterfly grow. And then it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you follow the arrows around the circle. And then look at the bottom. You will need scissors for this. You will need your crayons for this as well, or felts. There are 6 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are going to need to color and cut out your pictures and put them in the right spots, okay, in the right order. So I'm going to show you what I did, and then you can go and do your own work, okay? So Miss Wong has already cut out this part, and I put my name on it, Miss Wong, so I want you to put your name on it. And I have colored and cut my different pieces here. So I would like you to do that yourself at home. And I'm going to use some tape like I did last time. So I have some masking tape here. I'm going to need 6 pieces. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more makes 6. 6. Okay, here we go. And if you remember last time when I showed you our piece of tape, this is the not sticky side. We actually have to roll it so that the sticky side touches the sticky side, and then we can put our pieces, our answer pieces, on the right spot. So I'm going to put my tape on first so it's ready to go, and then you can help me put my pictures in order, okay? So I know today we have to really look at the pictures of the caterpillars to know what order they go in. 5, and one more piece of tape makes 6. There we go. There's 6 pieces of tape, and I have all of my pieces here, and we are going to look at them together. Okay, here we go. I have here colored pieces that I will need your help with. Okay, so there's all my pieces. Now, what is the first stage in a caterpillar's life cycle? What was that? Oh, if you said egg, you're right. So let's see. Where's my piece with the eggs? So there's my piece that shows the caterpillar or the butterfly eggs. I'm going to put it on number 1, like that. Okay. And then I know the next stage is caterpillar, but I have a few different pieces that are caterpillar, so I have to choose the right one. So I have here chrysalis, that's not right. I have here butterfly, that's not the next one. Oh, here we go. I have 3 pieces that show the caterpillar. Okay, I have all of these that show the caterpillar. So I'm going to need to look after the caterpillar comes out of the egg. It's going to be small, so it's probably not this one. This one's pretty big. So there's 2 here. And actually I see a part of the egg here. So this is the next piece. So 2 is the tiny caterpillar. And then, let's see, I have 2 more caterpillar pieces. Which one would it be? Which one would be next? This one or this one? Okay, if you said the piece with the leaf, you're right. So this caterpillar is still very hungry, and it's eating and eating and eating. And this would be the next stage, or the next part of my circle. And then finally, when the caterpillar is fat and it's full and it's ready to make itself a spot and hang like a J, that's the last stage of the caterpillar's life. And then next, we have the chrysalis or cocoon, or we have the butterfly. So I know that the butterfly comes last. So chrysalis is next. And finally, I have my orange and black monarch butterfly. Now I chose to color my butterfly like this book, like the monarch butterfly, but you can choose to color your butterfly any color that you want. You can choose a different type of butterfly. So if you remember our video from last week, there are so many different types of butterflies. You can go back and choose one, or you can just make one up. And depending on what type of butterfly you choose, your caterpillar colors might be the same as that. Okay, so I hope you all have a good week. And this is week 4 of our butterfly unit. Have a good rest of your day, and see you soon. Bye.